Undoubtedly, absolutely, definitely the world's greatest rock and roll band, Sleaford Mods, rock the house.
In these documentaries, what are you supposed to say, you know? It's two guys stood on stage, and it's pure, and it's like, and you can't fuck with it.
The smell of piss is so strong it smells like decent bacon. Kevin's getting footloose on the overspill underneath the piss station.
They are the voice of Britain. They tell what Britain is like at the moment.
It's the final countdown by fucking Journey. I woke up with shit in my sock outside the Polish off licence.
Well, the minute I heard it, I was like, fucking hell, that's it. That's what I should have been doing. You know, after I left Cracks, I should have done that. Why didn't I think of it?
Colon, release the stench of shit grub like a giant toilet dragon. The lonely life that is touring. I got an armful of decent tunes, mate, but it's all so fucking boring.
You want a band to mean something. It's all right, a band saying stuff, but when a band means something, and you're watching them thinking, fucking hell, they're really fucking, they mean what they're saying.
Black t-shirts and steak toss, nobbies, nuts, the rule of bluff cuts. The A to Z of nothing gets all the shiz. We are real, we are looking 20p and the 10p mints. Grab eyes, another lonely little DJ with no fucking life. We a mix, England, fucking shredded wheat, Kellogg's cunts.
They're a breath of fresh air. In a kind of stagnated and stale sort of industry, nobody's really sort of talking the stuff they talk.
And the privilege still let us in. Can I come in?
In the deep, like, caverns of, like, small towns in England, that is where great music exists.
And then the dealers tipped up, tied up in knots, get it down.
I think the music is fantastic. I mean, it's a really hilarious distillation of kind of simplified electronic music, but it has power and impact. And also, you know, Jason is just one of the great performers. He is a kind of Shakespearean method actor or something. He's just got a whole repertoire of tics and actions and movements.
We've got screens and Jason's got a beer crate. Right. No hope for us.
And then the dealers tipped up.
Something's got lost along the way, and Sleaford Mods, as soon as I heard them, did that. They filled that gap that was just missing massively for so long.
Smash the window, Snow! Smash the fucking window!
It's a band that on paper shouldn't really appeal to people, but it does. I don't think it's any of that zeitgeist politics bullshit that a lot of, you know, media types seem to think it is. I mean, there's probably an element of that. Well, it's just a refreshing band, you know, and that's as simple as that. People always seem to think they're reinventing the wheel, but nobody really does. And I think Sleaford's have to come along and come up with something that's a good formula. You know, they're a band with old men, so it's a lot of older people just understand it. Neither of them are record collectors. They don't really study music or whatever. They just like what they like. They're not, yeah, music nerds. We're almost there. Welcome to Sherwood. This is nowhere near Sherwood Forest, by the way, in case you're anticipating Robin Hood. There you go, there's Elvis himself. What's he wearing? Elvis, what are you doing, mate?
How are you?
I'm all right, you're on camera, mate.
You're all right?
Yeah, we're just showing the sights of Sherwood.
Yes.
We're just going to park up outside yours and go to Weatherspoons, yeah?
Sure.
What, you going jogging or are you going taking your shoes for a walk?
Taking these for resoling.
Yeah?
Mrs. has said, would you mind not filming this street, just in case any crazy fans get on?
Yeah, well, I was going to suggest that,
Already
yeah.
had a few weird bits of fan mail, so she's a bit fucking
Yeah,
jittery.
yeah, no worries, mate.
If we just do the first one, I can copy it as well.
Doe. Tight curtain. There's gonna be a war between the rich and poor. There's gonna be a scream. Every dirty human being. Every dirty human being. Every dirty human being. Dirty human being. The chorus, the verse should come straight in. You know how, like, dirty human being, that stays on the chorus tune.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then just come in with the verse. Dirty human being. Every dirty human being. Dirty human being. Madness in the YMCA.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
No, not really. Say again.
So that dirty human being stays on the chorus music.
Yeah. Okay, I get what
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you have one more bar of that.
Every dirty human being. Every dirty human being. Dirty human being. Madness in the. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, okay.
Try that.
Been blowing out any hot air at all? Piece of shit. That's a bit better. DeLonghi. What's the line? Public hour, sunglass.
The brain in the hand. Public hour sanglass. Brain in the hand of the public demand.
It's true.
Yeah, just do that.
Just, okay.
We had the school trip and they used to say, this is what you do when we kick you out, eh? This is what you do. Every fucker went, yes. This ain't the kind of game where you all have to bollocks. Brain in the hand of the public demand. Brain in the hand of the public demand. Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Try that.
Well, some lines are just so funny. It's just that classic spontaneous thing that you have with friends or something, you know. It's the way he says things, you know, it just makes me laugh. And then at the same time, some lines are really poignant and really moving, you know, really thoughtful and moving, you know. It's often a bit in it where I just think that's awesome poetry. I'm not really into a lot of poetry. So yeah, I think just the same as what everyone else experiences in that sense, you know, you do get blown away by how he does it. He's very good at it.
The corridor of ants from the public demand. The brain in the hand of the public demand.
It's in it. The public demand. The brain in the hand of the public demand.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Silly employees in the sun near you. Keith Richards in a bunny costume. Vinnie Jones in a bunny costume. You cunt. There's gonna be a scream. Every dirty human being. Seen this in time out. Who the hell does Sleaford Mods think they are? We're gonna get beat up horrible.
Fucking end days, isn't it?
That's just class, that. Silly employees in the sun near you. Keith Richards in a bunny costume.
Oh, you must be scared to go out, mate. You must be.
I sometimes think, oh, I wish I was you. Should have voted for me, man. Mrs. is like, the thing is, you don't know when to shut up.
I think we both suit each other. There's not a lot of people that work with either of us in a way. Jason, because of his content, and me, musically, I'm too spiky. I've always been a bit of a black sheep in my family, and I've always not done things the way that people should do them, you know, and I think Jason's done the same thing. I think that's where we are quite similar. We both felt like we've not fit in anywhere.
The corgi, the palace is your boy, the corgi.
honestly, he's been a total wanker all his life. He's been a total dropout all his life. There's no way he was ever going to end up where he is.
How can I describe this? Jason didn't really care that much, I think, about his life. I think it's probably the best way to maybe word it. I don't know. So it was always a kind of a spiral upon spiral of he just wasn't really that bothered. He was just making music and working in shit jobs and just existing really on a level.
I worked at this chicken factory about 15 years ago and it was all right. I spent like 18 months there. It wasn't too bad. But I went back 2 years ago and it was fucking horrible. It was like something fucking Dante had written or something. Just putting chicken in boxes.
Sounds grim.
But it was horrible, yeah. That was probably the worst time.
To be fair, I always thought that he was going to be one of those people that, because we have known each other for a long, long time, I always thought he was going to be one of those people that would disappear off the radar and then you'd hear that, you know, they would just, yeah, he was just dead.
I started writing in the evenings after work, big, long essays, if you like, monologues, just about my life at the time and what I was seeing and thinking, which wasn't a lot, just to the shop and back to get some cigarettes and beer. But I managed to dress that up in a way that as I was writing it, I'd be laughing and I'd also be getting stuff out that was on my mind, hang-ups about people and just slagging people off, you know. It's a way of beating people up without actually hitting them. Brief, curly word, brief, curly word, brief, curly whirly. I eat my dinner on the bus because I'm sick of people asking me what I got, what is that? Fuck off back to your own desk, you weird twat. Bang the Arsenal, arrange the guns. I can't hear anything, I'm deaf. That ain't a bass treble, it's just a fucking clef. We deep down dirty, whilst the system glorifies Dappy, then hangs him in front of a public that grew angry. Me, public, we bring them up, we take them down. Don't ever sell your ass for a fucking cricket ground.
Well, funnily enough, the first time I heard a Sleaford Mods track, if you like, was when he was... Because when he did the early recordings, he was in the same building as our studio. The guy he was using to help record him, Simon, I think it was, had a studio downstairs from where ours was. And I was in there making a cup of tea. And I thought, I'm sure that's Jason. I thought he was having an argument with someone, because I go, you fucker! And I was thinking, Jesus, who's he talking to?
Excuse me, mate, could you pass us ashtray?
At the time of, well, pretty much all the recordings, by the time he was ready to record, we were pretty drunk anyway. So it's just like, you know, plug it in, and it's like, I was just like, that's cool, just do whatever. Then we turn it up full blast and he'd be like, play it again afterwards, and we'd just hear it over and over. And I'd take it home and I'd think, is that, what is it? What is it? What's going on?
He's fallen out with a lot of people because A, through being a cunt, and basically B, just telling him what he thinks, you know. Not a lot, people don't like that. He holds a mirror up to, first I think himself, with the early stuff, and now he's holding it up to everyone else, and I think a lot of what he says is bang on, you know.
Young people signing major deals with big companies, and they're just singing about, you know, love and just, you know, I'm a great believer of love, but for fuck's sake, you know, there's a lot going on.
It's been done. Listen to Barry Manilow.
Who wants to hear that? If you were on like £15 a week and you turn the telly on and some fucker's spouting on about love, you know, with a guitar in the middle of a forest, I mean, that's just shit. You know, it's not particularly pretty what we sing about, and a lot of the time, you know, it's not very nice, but it's just the way it is, isn't it?
It's so amazing to see where he's actually got and see who he's become, because he's always been this absolutely glorious person. He's always been wonderful. You know, he's always been really kind.
I'll tell you a little story. When it was my birthday back in May, he gave me his Tis Was album, and he wrote on it, "Here, Dad, here's a present for you. Many happy returns of the day. It's only took me 25 years to fucking get here." And that was it. And that said it all to me. How's that?